Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and this is going to be the second time I've actually recorded this video. This is again continuing the series 50 Years of Horror Fiction, and this is going to be the video for 1975. The reason I re-recorded this video is because one of the books that I included previously, I could not find a synopsis for. And without the synopsis, it just seemed, and this is a cover from 1975, it just seemed like the cover might be a little inappropriate for today's day and age. But then again, I showed it to Pax Panic, and she said, no, I've seen worse. But I still decided to go ahead and keep it off. But if anybody wants to see the photo, just let me know, or to see the book cover, just let me know, and I'll put a link to the cover in the description, or I'll just let you see it. Like if we talk on Instagram or anything like that, I can show it to you, whichever one you want me to do. Anyway, we're going to be talking about 1975, and right now I am using my I just barely woke up voice, so you're going to have to deal with that for just a little bit. So, and also I might occasionally take a sip of coffee here and there, but yeah, I mean, that's, this stuff's not rehearsed, so that's what you get, alright? Anyway, let's go ahead and kick it off with The Manitou. And this is by Graham Masterton. Phony psychic and con man Harry Erskine never really believed in the occult until Karen Tandy approached him with a rapidly growing tumor on her neck, complaining of dark and disturbing dreams. When the mass is revealed by doctors to contain something living, the stakes skyrocket not only for Karen and Harry, but for all humanity. Something terrible is returning from the shadows to which it has been confined for centuries, a Native American monstrosity determined to destroy every vestige of the white race that oppressed and preyed upon America's Indians. And unless a motley group of ill-prepared defenders can harness an ancient native magic, there will be no stopping the malevolent shaman's terrible rebirth, and no escaping the wholesale carnage it will engender. And that is The Manitou, and that is by Graham Masterton. I've never read The Manitou. I need to, because I like Graham Masterton. Every book that I've read by Graham Masterton I've enjoyed, so I need to read The Manitou. And that was his debut book also. And that was also made into a movie, I want to say in 77 or 76, starring Tony Curtis, and I never saw it either, alright? Okay. Alright, next up we have got The Dracula Tape, and this is by Fred Saberhagen. And this is the first book in a series. I think it was a 9-book series on Count Dracula. The never-before-told story behind the legend of Count Dracula. The story of the Count's greatest love, Mina Harker, and the bloodthirsty vampire hunters whose cruel pursuit drove the Master of the Night to actions ever more ruthless. Then Count Dracula sets the record straight. And that is The Dracula Tape, and that is by Fred Saberhagen. Alright. Okay, so this next one, because it is a live-action photo, it's not a drawing, and there is definite nudity on the cover, I had to do a little bit of editing to the cover, and I added one of the all-new Books of Blood logo pasties to the cover. I'm thinking about selling those. I mean, if there are any exotic dancers out there that are interested, let me know, and we can discuss terms and prices and all that. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the book, I'm sorry, that was terrible of me. That was just really bad. Anyway, the book is, sorry, okay, I gotta stop here. Anyway, the book is Lesson for the Damned, and it is by Brian Ball. Penny was born under a good sign, the right star at the right time. She is ideal for the devil. Midsummer approaches, a windswept Peak District lays bare its soul, anticipating the arrival of the devil. and Penny, the provincial young night school mistress from a nearby estate, prepares herself for the ultimate violation. But what if the devil wants more? And that is Lesson for the Damned, and that is by Brian Ball. And what I think is funny about that is that very last line, what if the devil wants more? It's like, okay, the devil is going to sexually assault you. Trigger warning, sorry about that. What more could he want? You know, I mean, he's already going to be taking your soul. He's already going to be doing that to you. What could he want? I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't know. All right. Anyway, sorry. Like I said, I'm using my morning voice, and I am kind of in a smart aleck mood, and I apologize for that. Anyway, next up we've got The Slime Beast, and that is by Guy N. Smith. Professor Lowson is searching the wash for King John's lost treasure. Instead, he awakens a reptilian creature buried in the mud, which seems to have arrived on this planet in a meteorite. It starts wandering around, killing and eating anybody it comes across. Lowson wants to capture it alive. His companions want to kill it before it kills anyone else. Soon the locals are involved in following a number of violent deaths and an attempted, once again, trigger warning, sexual assault. There can only be a catastrophic finale. And that is The Slime Beast. And that is by Guy N. Smith. He's the guy that wrote all those crab books. You know, I used to have the crab books. I had 3 of them. They're paperbacks, just in great condition too, and I don't know what happened to them. But I had those when I was younger. I had so many horror novels when I was younger that I don't have now. All right? Okay, enough of my running my mouth. Finally, we come to Cold Hand in Mine, and this is by Robert Aikman. Cold Hand in Mine was first published in the UK in 1975 and in the US in 1977. The story, pages from a young girl's journal, won the Aikman World Fantasy Award in 1975. It was originally published in the magazine of Fantasy and Science Fiction in 1973 before appearing in this collection. Cold Hand in Mine stands as one of Aikman's best collections and contains 8 stories that show off his powers as a strange story writer to the full, being more ambiguous than standard ghost stories. Throughout the stories, the reader is introduced to a variety of characters, from a man who spends the night in a hospice to a German aristocrat, and a woman who sees an image of her own soul. There's also a nod to the conventional vampire story, pages from a young girl's journal, but all the stories remain unconventional and inconclusive, which perhaps makes them all the more startling and intriguing. And that is Cold Hand in Mine, and that is by Robert Aikman. And that is going to do it for 50 years of horror fiction. The year is 1975. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, and take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.